Hello everyone and welcome back to 1.19 Survival Let's Play. As you might have noticed, last episode I was talking about a very secret building that I'm super excited to get started, so let's get right into the episode. Okay, so let's head on to the village area and look at how our area is actually progressing. It's absolutely so wonderful. And now we have arrived at our lovely village. So there's some things I've done off camera, which is I've been terraforming the land to push back the grass a little bit to make sure that everything's have like depth, and also the area is nice and clean for today. But I'm super proud of this area right now. I also removed some structures as well because they were getting in the way. I've also moved our village bell over to here, and also some of our cleric workstations, and also obviously the beds. I've also removed the church building that was here previously, and also removed some other buildings as well. Now I'm going to keep this building right here as it's of practical use of right now. But there's one thing that I found off camera while I was taking down the church building, and that is we have a jobless villager. That's good because we can turn him into maybe a Fletcher or an armorer. I'm not sure yet at the moment, but we'll figure out a use for him very soon. But now he can just hang out with the other villagers, I guess. Okay, so let's move on to this very secret building. And it's not that secret really, but it's a very gigantic building. And I'm going to let you know it has 2 stories right now, and it's a very complex design, but I actually really liked the idea of it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the building. So I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely little time lapse of me building this wonderful, really big building. And seeing compared to me, it is very tall and very big, but I am so in love with the design. I love all of the little details, such as these areas also have a bay window up there, and it just all comes together really nicely and fits my aesthetic. Okay, moving on to the interior. So we're gonna start off with some of our storage. Let's add 4 chests like here. Let's also add 4 on this side as well. And let's move on to this area down here. So down here I want to add some of our smelting. So we're going to add some furnaces, maybe like in different ways of like facing. Yeah, that looks wonderful. It shouldn't be the same though, as that's a bit boring. And let's place one more up here. Lovely. So now let's add some of our spruce trapdoors. So we can place one right here and also one right here. Moving on, let's add some of our bench with our spruce slabs. 1, 2, 3, just like so. Now thinking down here, we can also add a crafting table. There we go, crafting table acquired. We can also add a lantern and also maybe some item frames. One here and maybe one right there. A bucket in one of them and maybe, a glass bottle in the other one as well. We can also add some of our spruce signs everywhere. These just add some extra texturing to this building. And we can also add a flower pot as well. Maybe on top of this furnace. And we can add a jungle sapling inside of it as well. Lovely! Okay, so now let's move on to this area of the building. So let's add some of our spruce signs. Just like so. Okay, so let's go on to a bit of a seating area. And let's do our very usual design that we do every single time. 2 spruce slabs, some spruce doors, some fences, and a stone pressure plate. Adding in the fences right now, and also the stone pressure plate. Wonderful! Now let's add some shelves in as well. Maybe over here. We can add a item frame coming off at it. And we can also add a pumpkin pie inside. Let's add an anvil. And also maybe a flower pot with a red mushroom inside of it. Very cute and very nice. Last but not least, let's also add a potted plant as well. Before we do that though, let's add a painting. No, 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 yeah. Okay, let's move on to this area of the building. So let's add some of our item frames. Maybe one right here and Nope, I do not like that. Yes. Let's also add a painting right here. No, definitely not. No. I want the one that's like a blue and a greyish. No, I do not like that one. Yes. Oops. Let's add a white banner right here. And let's also add one of our lanterns and also a flower pot. Oxeye daisy. And also a lantern. No, I don't like that. Maybe here? No, definitely not. Yes. Perfect. Now inside our item frames we can add a cooked mutton and also maybe another glass bottle. Just like so. Lovely. Yes, again we can add some of our spruce signs as well. Okay, so now let's move on to this very tiny area in the bottom of the stairs. Let's add a chest right there. Maybe an item frame. Or a bucket. Let's also add maybe a flower pot with a blue orchid. And we can also add a painting. Where should I put this painting? Here? No, definitely no. No. Yep, behind there. Lovely, and this is a secret area, so shh. Now that's the whole entire of the ground floor, now complete. But let's put some spruce signs as well. Let's move on to the tops. As you can see on the top, I have a very strange roof design. I kind of wanted to test what I can actually do, as normally inns have like a very curved or kind of like a very rustic kind of style. So I wanted to kind of replicate that by adding my own kind of aesthetics as well. Okay, so I have put in most of our things that we need to put in, and let's also add some shelves to finish up this whole entire building. So what I did off camera quickly was I just added in the bed places for this building. Let's put a chest, and let's put a lantern right there. You can also add some lanterns on other sides as well. And maybe some flower pots. Just like so. We can also add some red mushrooms inside of them. Let's also add one more shelf over here with an anvil, a flower pot with a flowering azalea, and we can also replace some of these with flowering azaleas as well. Lovely. Okay, so in my inventory right now, I've got some beds so that we can place them inside of this tavern/inn building so the villagers have a place to sleep and also to stay. So let's go inside. We also have some red carpet as well to add some extra detail to this building. Let's head upstairs and let's start placing down our beds. But before we do that, I added some extra shelves and also some extra spaces as well. This side as well. Let's do the same thing for the other areas as well. Oops. My bad. And 2 more down here. You can also add some red carpets for some extra detail, make it really cozy inside of this building. Maybe let's put some down here as well. And maybe one next to the plant. That might work. Lovely. Now the whole entire upstairs and downstairs are now complete. So it's tour time, everyone. This is the front of the building right now, and I just love the design. It makes you want to actually live inside this building as well. Let's move on to the right side of the building. You have our lovely awning down there, and let's head inside. Inside we have a bit of a smelting area that you can pretend to make things as well. I just thought it might be a bit cool to have a smelting area as well. We also have some storage as well on the downstairs, more signs. We also have a seating area, a shelf, and some food. We also have a display area. And we also have the secret area, which we do not talk about. Also, another seating area, because why not? Now upstairs we have loads of our beds and also more shelves, more lanterns, flower pots, and just other items. I also added some more of our signs as well. But yeah, I'm super duper proud of this whole entire building. I also love the roof design. I mean, look at how quirky it looks. It's very, very cool. I also love the entrance design. It's very different than I actually usually build entrances, but it's quite nice. So let's carry on with our outdoor viewing of this whole entire building. So this is now the front, back to the front. Let's move on to the left side of the building this time, and I love like the double roof of this building on the left side. It's very, very cool. And to get a better view of the back, why not let's go on top of the wall. So this is the back of the building. Again, we have the same design. We have the bay windows and also have a little bit of a window in the front as well. But yeah, that's the back of the whole entire building. Now let's head back down from this very, very long wall. Over here I also have a bit of an awning area, and I think it looks really, really cool, and I like it a lot. It looks so cool, doesn't it? I also love the top area as well. But the sun is now setting, and I think that this has been a very successful build. I do hope the villagers actually like it. But yeah, that's going to be today's video. If you like my content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over these past few months. It's been a bit busy and also I've been a bit sick over the past few months, but hopefully everything gets back to normal extremely soon. As always, this is Albany Giraffe signing out. Bye everyone and see you next episode!